Up next, Arizona State and Cincinnati. Arizona State can't quite come through. They lose to Cincinnati 24-14. By the way, I didn't when we had recorded our picks last week. I didn't realize that Jeff Sims had a chance to play. I would have absolutely shot through Cincinnati stock, but nonetheless, I feel like we've been getting pretty high on Cincinnati a little bit quicker than everybody else. They're 5-2. Um, took us a little while to catch on at the beginning of the year, but 5-2, that's a good football team. Well, they're in a shot to compete down the road. I don't think this is the year for them, but much further along than I thought they would be through 7 games.
Yeah, I'm in this kind of the Cincinnati revival. I think is the right way to put it, Brandon. I mean, Kiner gets over 100 yards on the ground. Sorsby had a turnover, but at least over 70% completion percentage on the day, so nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I thought the defense really did a good job of just playing, keeping everything in front. They really weren't able to give up too many big plays. They had multiple sacks. I gotta say, Brandon, I think for Cincinnati, you and I were I think I said this last week too, but I'll just go out of my way to say it again. We were very harsh on them over the offseason. I didn't know if their football program was going to be able to kind of revive itself after Coach Fickle left for Wisconsin. And after a very difficult year one under Coach Satterfield, year two has been much cleaner. It seems maybe just the transition wasn't perfect year one with a bunch of transfers and trying to set a culture and all that. But year two, things are cleaning up. And for Arizona State, this isn't a bad loss at all. Don't you? If you're an Arizona State fan, don't be upset or frustrated that you couldn't get it done on the road. This is a good Cincinnati team. And for Arizona State, again, we didn't think we'd be having the bowl eligibility conversation with them this year. Still just one win away. They're going to get bowl eligibility eventually. So I think the game kind of played out kind of exactly what we kind of thought it would. So nice win.
Yeah, and just for record, I mean, just how harsh we were about Cincinnati. We graded every single Big 12 team, and we did it based on their football season, their men's basketball season, and their outlook. Cincinnati finished dead last, and football was obviously a huge part of that. We didn't think they had a good football season at all. Actually gave them the worst grades in football. And then outlook, it didn't really seem very promising. And even before the season, we're like, we just want to see something out of Coach Satterfield, and we've definitely seen something. So we're absolutely happy to change the tune. I like where Cincinnati's going. I think the conference gets really good if teams like Central Florida, if teams like Cincinnati, if teams like Houston, hopefully down the road, elevate their status, because it's missing, of course, the marquee blue bloods now that Oklahoma has left. But if we can kind of raise the floor of the conference through teams like that, then that's what really elevates the profile of the conference. So go Cats.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. We just need more programs that are going to sustain themselves in the conference. I think we're getting that from our Midwest schools right now. Kansas State's been delivering. Iowa State's been delivering. But we do need Cincinnati to show up. Obviously, BYU's stepping up as well. And it's good to see these new blood teams inserting themselves in a positive way in the conference.